Greetings, cyberdogs and citizens of the internet. This is RENDOG coming at you from the Cyberdog Monument in this Let's Play Minecraft Survival series. In the previous episode, we were working on the final designs for the canals of the floor in the monument, as well as the designs for the balconies. And as you guys can see behind me, I've done a little bit more work on the balconies, and they are looking freaking sweet. Damn, son! In this episode, my friends, we are going to be continuing work on the Cyberdog Monument. However, I am very firstly going to go on a massive grinding mission. Basically, by the power of the interbubs, I am going to compress about 2 hours worth of lapis and quartz grinding into about 2 minutes of fast forward footage. So that's how we're going to kick off this episode today, guys. I'm going to go repair Terra, repair Claw, hit the nether, hit the strip mine, do a bunch of stripping and try and gather as much lapis and as much quartz as we possibly can so that we can really start working hard on the Cyberdog Monument without having to worry about resources. So sit back and relax, my cyber diggity dogs. We are going stripping and grinding by the magic of the internet. Kaplam! Damn, Cyberdogs, that was one insane grinding and stripping mission, man. I literally ground and stripped for 3.5 hours non-stop. I think that's probably one of the longest non-stop sessions of stripping and grinding I think I've ever done. Ever in any Minecraft series. But that was really, really sweet, man. Started in the strip mine outpost, got a whole bunch of jazz, then went off into the nether to get a whole bunch of quartz, which I did, and I put all of the stuff that I managed to get from that little grinding session into this chest over here. And I even got a whole bunch of diamonds, which is awesome. Tons and tons of redstone. Not as much lapis as I wanted. I only got a sort of block and a bit of lapis, which kind of makes me sad, man. I was hoping to get more lapis than this, but apparently lapis it seems to be as rare as diamonds. So whenever I find, and you know, thank the Ender gods for claw, man. Without claw, we would have like half of the amount of lapis we have now and half the amount of quartz also. But I managed to pick up a ton of stacks of quartz from the nether, which is amazing. And I got a butt-ton of iron, which is epic, and some gold, which is fan-freaking-tastic, which means we can add a few more blocks to the Granny Dog monument. And I found a ridiculous amount of coal, which I converted into blocks of coal. One of you Cyberdog said to me, why don't you use blocks of coal in the furnace rooms? Because obviously one block of coal is 9 bits of coal and can therefore burn for much freaking longer periods. So that was an awesome suggestion. Thank you very much, Cyberdiggity Dog, for that. But I was pretty happy with that grinding session. I would have liked a bit more lapis, if I'm honest. A little bit disappointed by that. I was thinking that it might be because the strip mine outpost is old chunkage, and there might not be as much lapis in old chunks as there might be in new chunks. So maybe what we need to do is start a strip mine somewhere else with some fresh chunks, man. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, I'm gonna go with it. Okay, I'm gonna go with it. But I'm just gonna smelt down all of this iron and all of this gold that we have here in the furnace room. Ooh, some taters. Damn! But guys, for the rest of this episode, we're going to be heading back to the Cyberdog Monument foundations, and I'm going to start working on the entrance for the foundations themselves. Like, how are we actually going to get into the monument, rather, not the foundations? How are we actually going to get into the monument? We obviously want to have like a really grand entrance of some kind, so that when you walk into the monument, it feels like you're walking into like the Louvre or like somewhere really, really sweet. And I have a few ideas for how I want that entrance to look. So we're going to head over there in a moment, but there's actually something that I want to do before we head in there, and I kind of want to reward myself for that epic freaking grinding mission that I just went on. As you guys can see, Claw is on red, and I think Terra is in the red also. I think Terra's up in my bedroom right now. And to get Terra into red just shows you how long that grinding session actually went. I don't know how many thousands of blocks Terra can break with Unbreaking 4, but it's a lot. But what I want to do, guys, is I kind of want to give myself a reward right now. And I mentioned in Dogmail a couple of episodes ago that there is a weapon that we have not yet made and enchanted, and named for that matter, and we have not yet added this weapon to our arsenal of the dog, basically. Currently, we have an armor set of the dog. We've got claw, we've got paw, we've got terror, we've got fang, we've got like a whole bunch of sweet ass tools, but we do not have a diamond axe that is a part of our sweet ass arsenal. So I want to take this freaking axe up to the enchanting room, enchant this bad boy, see what we get for a level 30 enchant, and then hopefully we'll be able to get enough XP at some point to name the axe. And in the Dogmail where I spoke about this, I'm going to name this axe Bark, which was a brilliant suggestion made by one of you Cyberdogs in Dogmail. And I think it's so freaking awesome because bark is obviously what a dog does, but on top of that, bark is also... Oh, no. Oh, there's a creeper in there. Woo, man, that was close. Bark is obviously... Whew, my heart, man, that was insane. Oh, he actually died. Awesome. No idea how or why he died, but thank Bajingo he did. Yeah. Whew, that was so close, man. We almost blew up our freaking enchantment table, although I don't think it can blow up. I think it's indestructible. But we almost lost our freaking wizard's tower. Freaking creepers all up in my grill all the time, man. What the jazz? But anyway, you get bark on a tree. And axes cut down trees. You know what I'm saying, people. Bark is a sweet name for a freaking axe, so that's what we're going to call it. All right, let's get it in here, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kablam! Oh, man, look at it glowing. It looks so awesome. Please be something awesome. Kablam! Efficiency 4, Silk Touch 1. Silk Touch 1? What? The jazz? Is that what I think it is? Is that Silk Touch 1? For example, if we break this... Oh, you know how we can test this? We need to break stone, right? I mean, Silk Touch on an axe seems really weird. Because an axe, logs of trees, don't change when you cut them down with an axe, right? So why would you want Silk Touch on an axe? That is so weird. Well, let's try it out on a tree over here. Here's some stone, right? Let's try it out on the stone. So if the Silk Touch is working, we should be able to pick up the stone. Okay, so that didn't work. that didn't work at all. I'm just trying to think, why in the jazz would we want Silk Touch on an axe? I don't think we do want Silk Touch on an axe. I don't think it does anything on an axe. I mean, efficiency is awesome, right? Because it means we can, look how fast we can take down trees now with bark. But, oh. And if we break this, do we get the leaf? But we get the leaf anyway if we break a leaf, right? Oh, no, we don't. Oh, we need shears to pick up leaves, but bark can actually pick up leaves. Okay, so that's good. Okay, so bark can pick up leaves. Yay? Awesome, I think. Yeah. Let's face it, guys. Bark is kind of the black sheep of the family. I mean, efficiency 4 is awesome. But Silk Touch on an axe, I mean, it's awkward, is what it is. Yeah. Anyway, that's pretty awesome. I'm pretty happy with that, I have to admit, man. That's pretty sweet. Not every single weapon that you make can be 100% kick ass, right? Sometimes you got to get some janky ass weapons. So, Bark, I'm afraid, your Silk Touch is cool, unless I'm missing something. I don't think I'm missing anything, though. I mean, what about glowstone? Can Bark pick up glowstone? Oh, yes! Okay, that's good. That's actually really good, because we don't actually have a Silk Touch tool yet. So, because when you break glowstone normally, you actually stand a chance of losing some of the dust. Sometimes you only get 3 dust back when you should get 4. So, okay, so Bark can break glowstone. So that's good. Oh, I have another test. Can Bark break glass? Yes! Okay! Awesome! Okay, so Bark isn't actually as bad as I thought it was. It's actually quite a good axe. It's Silk Touch kind of on the wrong tool, but when you think about it, what is the right tool to break glass? What is the right tool to break glowstone? It doesn't really matter what tool you use to break these items. So that's really sweet. Okay, so I'm stoked with that, man. Welcome to the freaking arsenal, the Cyberdog arsenal, Bark. You are more than welcome. How much is it going to cost to name your ass? Let's check. I think it's going to cost 7. Oh, 22. You say? I think that's because we enchanted it before we freaking named it. My bad. Okay. Well, it's going to take a little bit of XP mining before we can actually name Bark the axe, but I'm pretty happy with this axe, I gotta say. Not the more that I think about it, the more applications that I think for Bark, the more that I realize actually this thing's pretty good, especially considering it can break glass. And because we're going to be making stained glass windows in the Cyberdog monument, this is actually really sweet that you can pick up that glass. So now we can actually do experiments without losing like a ridiculous amount of glass, right? All we're going to lose is the durability on Bark, the axe. So that's awesome. Oh man, I'm stoked. That is so sweet. Right, guys, anyway, let's get to the freaking meat and potatoes of today's episode, and that is, of course, heading to the Cyberdog Monument to start working on the entrance of the place. I'm also, like, super excited to talk about some of the new designs for the balconies that I put in place there. You guys had a quick view of it at the beginning of this episode, but here's Terra, almost busted, but I do have a diamond pickaxe in here that I wanted to take, and I'm going to drop off Claw in here, I think. I'll take Fang along for the ride, though. And you know what? I do want to peel off this sweaty-ass armor, though, man. Damn, this is nasty-ass armor, man. I've been sweating up in this jazz all day long. This has, like, been a 3-hour sweat fest. So I'm going to put them in there. Beatrice knows that those need to be washed at some point. And she better do it, man. She hasn't washed my armor in months. And, yeah, you can call me stinky, but, you know... Like, who do I have to impress around here? I've got some dogs, a few cats, a brainless iron golem, and a freaking... Oh, you door! And a butler. I mean, you know, that's it. It's not like my mama's coming around or anything. Anyway, guys, let's head back to... Let's get down to business, man. Enough freaking dilly-dallying in this episode. Seems like we've done a whole bunch of dilly-dally... It's been one of those dilly-dally episodes. Which is cool. Anyway, better pick up these saplings also before they disappear. And replant this tree, I think. Oh man, this is so awesome. I'm so happy to be getting all of this wood also. So let's replant this bad boy and just go drop off this extra dark wood in this chest over here. Alright, there we go. Sweet! Alright, back to business time! Okay, so guys, back to the Cyberdog Monument. Now, what I'm thinking for the entrance of the Cyberdog Monument is to have it over here. And I kind of want the entrance to be like a grand, awesome entrance, right? Of quartz stairs and pillars. I sort of wanted to come all the way up here. I've removed the cog for now, just so that we can sort of get a look at what the staircase is going to look like, right? And I just want to sort of come up here, and I want the cog to go over the stairs, right? So I want the stairs to sort of run underneath the cog, if you know what I'm saying. I think that would be like a really cool effect. So we're going to experiment with that today. And I've also sort of changed and altered the roof design of the balcony slightly. And I think I really like this design. It's like super simple, but really, really elegant. And it's just using quartz slabbage to go up by half a block all the way up to the top, where it makes a double line block over there. And I think that looks really, really awesome. This thing in the middle here with the lapis blocks, this is just temporary. Like, I don't know exactly what we're going to put in the space over here. But for now, like, this looks pretty sweet. And obviously the glowstone keeps the place, like, lit up from spawnage. Now, these diagonal ones, now this was a freaking mission to make. And I'm not entirely sure if this looks awesome or not. I mean, I had to try and make this in a diagonal, right? So it wasn't exactly easy. And close up, it looks a bit janky. But from a distance, it starts to make a little bit, like, it starts to look a little bit more like the balcony. Like, what do you guys think of this one? I mean, I think I did a pretty decent job. The only difference that I can spot over here is that these, like, on the vertical and horizontal ones, the thickness of the blocks of the entrance are 3. And in this one, the thickness is 2, right? Sorry, it's the other way around. Like, the thickness over here is 2 bits of slabbage, and the thickness over here is 3. So maybe, I don't know, man. I still have to work on this diagonal one. The diagonal one is really tough. It's really hard to make. And I think I probably messed it up. Yeah, looks like I've messed it up. What happens if we, like, get rid of these? See, but then it doesn't connect up, though. Yeah, like, this was the problem that I was having, right? Like, they need to connect up to this point over here. Yeah. I don't know, this is going to be a tricky one to crack, man. This is going to be a tough nut to crack, let me tell you. Like, that right there is basically, that is it, right? Over there. But because of this little connection over here between this one and this one, like this block, this slabbage and this slabbage, it looks really weird. And that's why I added another bit of slabbage there to sort of connect the two up over there, right? Because over here, they connect perfectly. Like this one connects to this one perfectly. But over here, even though they do connect in a diagonal, I don't know, it just doesn't look like they're connecting to me. And I don't know, it bothers me, man. It freaking bothers me, okay? All right, well, I'm gonna deal with that at some other point. That's gonna be some serious OCD issues that I'm gonna have to deal with. But for now, guys, I want to start working on the entrance, right? So what I've done is I've put some of these pillars in place over here in exactly the same place as they're going to be for all the other balconies. There's going to be one balcony that's different, and that's going to be this pillar one, right? Or this entrance one. This is like how we're going to get ourselves into the balcony or into the monument itself. So let's just work out how many blocks out we have to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we've got to go 5 blocks out. So from this point, we've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks out like that. Okay, so this layer over here is basically this dirt layer over here. But I'm going to make it out of marble this time so that we can get like a nice, a really good end view of what it's going to look like. No, you bastard! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll connect them up like that. I think that's right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do another double check in this balcony. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's actually 6. Yeah, it looked a little bit cramped, to be honest. Let's hop over here and just spread this balcony out by another row like this. Okay, so this is going to be this balcony, right? And what I want to try and do is make like the stairs run underneath the balcony over here. So let's head over to the crafting table over here and try and make some stairs. Can we make stairs out of slabbage? Because that would save us a lot of resources. I don't think we can though. No, we can't make stairs out of slabbage. So it looks like stairs are made out of just like normal stairs, right? Oh man, that is a whole freaking stack of quartz used for stairs. So I don't know how many stairs we're gonna need. I think we'll probably need, yeah, okay, let's start with 32. Let's start with 32. All right, so I want the stairs to run all the way up here, right? Oh, here we go. Here we go with the freaking stair fails. All right. So if we're gonna run the stairs all the way, if we're gonna follow the lines of the stairs like this, it's gonna come all the way up to here. Okay, that's looking sweet, that's looking sweet. And we'll do the same on this side. Oh, you freaking stairs. Like so, okay. And then we'll make like, we can put slabbage over here for the final step, right? Oh, come on. My aim is off, man. This is what happens when you grind and strip for 3 hours. Your motor skills slowly disappear. Alright, looks like we're going to need a few more stairs, but that's looking kind of awesome already, right? Yeah, that is looking awesome. Let's make some pillars also. Just make like a few pillars like that. I can't believe we're going to run out of freaking quartz already. After all of that grinding, man. Man, this monument is gonna it's gonna be like the most expensive thing we've ever made, like in Minecraft currency. And that's Minecraft currency is a combination of time and hard to get resources. That's what freaking Minecraft currency is, man. All right, there we go. So, well, oh, check, we made just enough stairs. That's awesome. All right, so if we get the pillars coming down here, where do they stop? That is pretty freaking sweet, man. No! I am feeling, I'm picking up what I'm putting down, if you know what I'm saying. Check it out, that looks awesome. Oh, that looks sweet, man. Okay, let's have a quick nap, And then we can do a few like adjustments with chiseled quartz to that design, just to make it look like a little bit sweeter. Get in the bed! Man, all of the iron golems that I made for MOLECITY have somehow walked onto the freaking railway line. I have no idea how they got out there, man. I've literally like walled off the entire area. I didn't realize that they could wander so far, man. They must have like wandered all the way past Mama Dog's greenhouse over there, and then like sort of hopped onto the railway from there. I seriously, I'm befuddled by how they actually got there. It blows my freaking mind. All right, let's make a bit more slabbage so that we can make some chiseled. I think we're probably going to need more chiseled quartz than that. So let's just make like a lot of freaking chiseled quartz, man. There we go. Man, I love the texture of this chiseled quartz. It is so awesome. All right, let's get rid of this stair for now. We don't need these over here. And I think what we probably want to do is keep with the design that we've got going. Oh, you spawned in the freaking balcony. Check out this dude, man. Oh man, he's been chilling here in his watchtower, like waiting for my ass. Man, mobs have been waylaying me like crazy recently. I don't know what's going on. Freaking Herobrine is around, man. Must be episode 69 coming up. All right, there we go. So at the top of our pillars, we have these chiseled quartz blocks. So I want to try keep that consistent. And then the outside of all of the balconies is chiseled quartz also, right? So let's just make sure that gets put in place too. Like so. Okay, wicked, wicked. That's looking sweet. And then, I mean, I guess, like, do we want to make the entrance, like, a little bit smaller? You know, like, for example, like, what I mean is, do we want to make this, like an actual balcony? So basically something like this. Basically, like, squeezing the entrance a little bit. Let's have a look. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. I actually really like that. I think that's really cool. Maybe what we need to do is add like a pillar over here. Check it out. Like one pillar on each side, holding up the beginnings of this balcony. Just to like deal with any physics fails that might be occurring. Maybe something like that. That looks okay, I guess. But that looks pretty awesome, actually. And then, what I think we should probably do, let's just make like a few more pillars. Let's just complete the look of like the balcony from this perspective, and then we can walk towards Granny Dog's monument and just have a look at it from there. 3, 4. Add a bit of chiseled quartz on top there also. 2, 3, 4. Hey! Let's get some chiseled quartz up in here. Hey! Almost. Alright, there we go. And then this will obviously have a roof also. Oops. No, that was cute, but it was wrong. Right, let's take this down. And I guess, yeah, these probably need to just become quartz blocks over here, like so. Alright. Well, it feels really nice walking down. Right? Like, check it out. That feels really cool. I love that. I love walking down. That's awesome. Let's go all the way to this vantage point over here. Have a look what this looks like. That does look awesome, right? Like, once we deal with everything to the left and right of it, like maybe we'll make it into flower beds or a water feature or something. And then as you walk up to it, this will also be a balcony over here, right? Like that. And then you walk up this flight of steps into the Cyberdog monument. Okay, that's very cool. I like it. I like it a lot. That's awesome. Right. Well, I think there's probably still a little bit of work that needs to be done around here. So I'm gonna experiment a little bit with, especially like with this line over here, the line that runs underneath the border of the balcony. This needs work, man. We need to make this look a little bit better. Like I'm not mad about this spot over here. Maybe the connections of the pillars to the balconies need to, I don't know, maybe we need to do something over there. So I think I'll experiment a little bit with the entrance over here. But so far, I'm loving it, man. Looking really, really nice. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below of the new entrance to the Cyberdog Monument. And man, what a freaking day of Minecraft it has been. I have stripped and ground my brain into oblivion. And I'm gonna hit the sack in just a few hours once I've uploaded this video. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, you hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you hit that subscribe button, man? We are building a sweet ass giant monument made out of quartz that has been harvested from the freaking nether and lapis that has been ground out of the freaking earth. And it is awesome. Guys, this has been Rendog playing Minecraft Survival. Cannot wait to see you in the next episode. Goodbye, my friends.